Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of Top End Track Talk. I'm Andrew O'Toole, and today we'll be having a look at this coming Thursday's pre-Easter fixture here from Fanny Bay, which will be the 14th of April. With a meeting just last Thursday, which was very well patronised, we're a little light this week with runners, some 31 acceptors down to do battle on the 5-race card. However, with Alice Springs the focal point at the present time, with the carnival kicking off last Saturday, Thursday's meeting is more than acceptable in the top end. The first race of the 5 is timed to go at the mid-afternoon time of 3:14 p.m, a little bit later than we started, a little bit earlier than we started last week, while the last is scheduled to jump at 5:37 p.m. In the first, the Bet365 odds Drift Protector Trobus Maiden. It's a bit of a mouthful. It's over 1,300 metres. My numbers are 3, 6 and 5. Going here with number 3, Bear Forever, the mount of Sonia Wiseman. Sonia continues to ride winners meeting after meeting. Rode another winner in Alice Springs on Saturday. Takes the mount here for her partner Tommy Logan, and Bear Forever having his second start here in the top end. His first up run was a good one, third behind Zip Lane, and that was on the 25th of March. Tommy's given the horse plenty of time to get over that run. Goes up and trip. That was 1,200, goes to the 1,300 metres. But certainly the way Bear Forever went first up, I think you'll take a power of beating here. I've got him on top, the grey. To beat number 6, Pointo's Pick, trained by Tayan Holter, very consistent galloper. Pointo's Pick with a number of third placings, in fact 4 third placings from his last 4 starts, and to be ridden for the first time by Jade Hampson, 4 kilo claiming apprentice, having her first day's riding here in the top end. She's apprenticed to Tayan, takes the mount on Pointo's Pick. Could be a fairy tale start for Jade, and I've got it in to run second, Pointo's Pick, and in for third, number 5, It's Pins, from the Phil Cole stable, Wayne Davis aboard. Another consistent galloper, just doesn't know how to run a bad race, but just can't break through for that win. Gets another opportunity here, got it in to run third. In the first, my numbers are 3, 6 and 5. The second's the Sky Racing Handicap, another event over 1,300. This for the benchmark 54 gallopers. Numbers here 1, 5 and 4. He was good winning just a week ago, Looking for You, and I think he can do the same again. He was ridden last week by Stacey Callow, the South Australian apprentice. She visited Darwin last Thursday and then also rode a winner in Alice Springs on Saturday. Another apprentice takes the mount this week, Tessa Townsend, visiting from Queensland. And I think safely through that run the other day in similar grade, Looking for You with the 3 kilo claim will take plenty of beating. Got it on top, number 1. To beat number 5, I'm a Puppet. Jade Hampson rides for Gary Lafoe. Claims the 4 kilograms, obviously. Jade's 4 kilo apprentice claim. Third last week behind Rich Sun. Was a good run. That was second up after a long break. I'm a Puppet should be primed for another bold showing here. And in for third, number 4, Red's Mate, Sonia Wiseman for Chris Pollard. Drops back in trip from a last start effort over 1,600 metres, but certainly been racing consistently well and must be included in this event. My numbers in the second, 1, 5 and 4. The third is the Happy and Safe Easter Handicap. We dropped to the 1,100 metres now for this event. This is the 0 to 58. Numbers here in a small field, just a 5 horse lineup here, 1, 5 and 4. Familiar, I've got on top, goes good at this trip of 1,100s, won 4 times. Tessa Townsend in the saddle again for Phil Cole. Phil had a double here last Thursday, so his team's racing well. And was a winner 2 starts back over this trip in this grade. Was Familiar. Last time out was up in grade and up in trip. So dropping back to a more favoured distance, I think can get back on the winning thread. Number 1. To beat number 5, Dream Weaver from the Chris Pollard barn. Sonia Wiseman in the saddle. Not a bad run here the other day behind Wildfire Rose. It was a really good finish, and Dreamweaver fought on solidly on that occasion, beaten less than a length into 4th. Only has to reproduce that effort to be hard to beat here. And in for third, another of the Pollard train runners in Toorak Road. He's a great old character, Toorak Road, never goes a bad race. He's run the other day here for second behind Rich Sun, was really good. He was only just beaten narrowly, and Jared Todd takes the mount here, so he'll lose nothing on the score of horsemanship, will Toorak Road. In the third, 1, 5 and 4. The fourth's the Ladbrokes live betting handicap. It's over the 1,000, the sprint trip. 0 to 70 event this one, and my numbers here are 5, 1 and 2. Going here with number 5, Poupée, or Poupée, Not quite sure how they like it said. Trained by Tommy Logan. Sonia Wiseman rides. 1 start on the course, 1 win. Did a really good job winning in 0 to 70 company last time out. It was the horse's first run in Darwin, 25th of March. That was over 1,100 drops in trip, but I don't think it'll worry it. It has won at the Journey before and certainly looks a mare with a future here in the top end. The 4-year-old by Better Than Ready. Got her on top to make it back-to-back wins in Darwin. Over number 1, Don't Wait. Trained by Tayan Holter. He's in really good form, is Don't Wait. He's won his last 2. And Jade Hampson's 4-kilo claim here will make a real difference. Dropping his weight down to 55.5 brings him right into this again. Racing well, sure to race well again. And in for third, number 2, Overruled, another consistent galloper. Emma Steele trains, and Chippy Nichols in the saddle. Has to be included in your multiples. In the fourth, my numbers are 5, 1 and 2. And in the last, the Silks 421 Happy Hour Handicap. It's over the mile, the average benchmark. It's an ABR 61, this one. And my numbers here are 2, 5 and 1. Orsean, 1 of 2 in the event, trained by Angie Forster. I've got on top here. Paul Shires takes them out. Last start effort for second behind Exact Replica was really good. That was over 1,300 metres on the 19th of March. The step to the mile should suit Orsean. I think he's heading to Alice Springs for the carnival down there. And I've got him on top, but number 2. To beat number 5, Skellig Island, racing well for the Gary Clark team. Sonia Wiseman aboard. Couple of seconds, his last 2. Won 4 starts back over this trip. His effort the other day behind Yasugi was good in finishing third. And in for third, number 1, Lotion, the old boy. 10 years young. Wayne Davis rides for Ange Forster. Probably heading to Alice as well for another tilt at the Alice Springs Cup. His last 2 or 3 runs haven't been up to his usual standard, but in a race of this nature, I think, in a fitter Lotion, he'll be hard to beat here. In the last, my numbers are 2, 5 and 1. Best bet of the day comes up in race 4, number 5, Poupée. Race 4, number 5, Poupée. Or Poupée, depends on what school you went to. While the best roughie is in the second, race 2, number 2, First Crusade, a newcomer to Darwin. Race 2, number 2, First Crusade. Well, that wraps up this edition of Top End Track Talk, but we'll be back again in advance of our next meeting here in Darwin, which will be our annual Anzac Day fixture. The 25th of April, of course. This year it is scheduled to be run on a Monday. Until then, have a happy and safe Easter. All the best, good luck and good punting.